Oh, sorry, hold on, everybody. Hey there, good to see you. I'm Kurt. Excuse me, I was just blow drying my hair. I try to make my beautiful hair, my full head of hair, look as good as it can every single week at church. And just because we're doing church at home doesn't mean we're not doing church. You guys know that. It's been awesome. It's been different, but it's been totally fun. I've been learning a ton. We are continuing our look and our study at the fruit of the Spirit this week. I think you're gonna have a good time. I hope you are. I know you're gonna learn a ton. So thanks for being here for another week of church at home, and I hope you enjoy this week.
Hey guys, Greg here. Welcome back to church. Hey, this week me and Dan are actually working on our first claymation video. It's so awesome. I mean, we spent hours. We'll get that later. We spent hours working on this set and building all these things out of clay. Now, there's one thing I've learned working with clay. I mean, we've lost a few heads and arms and things like that, but you have to be very, very gentle with this stuff. And that reminds me, this week we're talking about gentleness. It's one of the fruits of the Spirit. Now, gentleness is being compassionate and kind towards others instead of, being mean to them or getting angry. So I'm gonna keep working on this. We're gonna get this guy's head back on there. And let's go ahead and sing our memory verse for this week, 2 Timothy 1:7. Let's do it. Great singing, guys. And hey, remember, the fruits of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now, remember, we're talking all about gentleness this week, being kind and compassionate to others. Now, God can produce that in us when we choose to follow Him. So let's jump over to our Bible story, where we see how Paul and Barnabas were able to practice gentleness. Let's check it out.
Slapstick Theater. Paul and Barnabas. This is Paul, who once hated the followers of Jesus and would do anything he could to stop them from telling others about the good news of Jesus. But Paul met Jesus in a miraculous way, and his life was changed forever.
Wow!
He went from hunting down the followers of Jesus to being one of them himself.
Yeah! All right!
When Paul was in Jerusalem, he tried to meet with the believers there,
Oh, that guy's way up!
but they were all afraid of him.
Oh, man.
They did not believe he had truly become a follower of Jesus.
Yeah, Paul, follow me.
Then a man named Barnabas brought him to the apostles and told them about how Paul had seen the Lord and how the Lord had spoken to Paul.
Yeah, it's true.
He also told them that Paul had preached boldly in the name of Jesus in Damascus.
Okay.
So Paul stayed in Jerusalem with the followers of Jesus. He told many people about Jesus, and they came to follow Jesus too. Paul and Barnabas went to do special work for God.
Yeah.
They preached the good news about Jesus in many places until they both went separate ways to tell others about Jesus.
Careful, Dan. Dan! Oh! Dan! That was the whole shopping mall! Come on, Dan! Well, guys, that was a great Bible story. We just lost a big part of our town that I spent hours on. But anyway, learning about Paul and Barnabas was really, really cool. And just like Barnabas, I mean, when we become a Christian, it's great to actually follow Jesus' example and to show others gentleness and kindness through our words and through our actions. And that kind of reminds me, I owe you an apology, Dan. I do. I was out of line. Well, but we hashed this out over here, guys. It's time to check out our You Direct Awards, where kids were able to submit their videos on how they showed gentleness. Check it out. Dan, come here, bring it in. I owe you a hug. Yeah, Dan, don't run away.
Okay, Katie, aren't you glad that I got these oranges for us to do a game?
It's like orange juice. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not
You gotta
being
do-
very gentle with this orange.
Oh no, dude, you have to be gentle. You were supposed to. You ripped the peel in half.
You Direct Award, Fruit of the Spirit. Short films directed by you. Worldwide premiere. The You Direct Award.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the You Direct Awards.
Where you direct and where we award. I'm your host, Ariel.
And I'm Katie. We have been reviewing videos that are both creative and cover a specific fruit of the Spirit.
That's right, Katie. This year's competition was fierce. We received entries from all over the world with one common goal in mind: to be crowned the You Direct Awards winner.
All of the videos that were submitted focused on a specific fruit of the Spirit.
Over the past few weeks, we have seen videos from all the different Fruit of the Spirit categories, but today we're focusing in on gentleness. Gentleness is being kind and compassionate to others. Do you know who modeled gentleness better than anyone else? Jesus.
Heyo.
He was kind and compassionate to others.
Yes, he was. Okay, without further delay, let's take a look at this week's Gentleness finalists.
And the nominees for gentleness are Maya from Rancho Capistrano.
These are mine. Back off.
Logan from Rancho Capistrano.
And Jaden from Lake Forest.
3 outstanding entries. Now it's time to reveal the You Direct Gentleness category winner.
Each week we will choose a category winner. Then on our last week of the competition, after all the category winners are announced, we will award the You Direct champion.
That You Direct champion will have bragging rights for an entire year and will win the grand prize, which is
a brand new iPad! We're so excited to see who that champion will be, but before we do, let's hear from Pastor Sean as he announces this week's category winner. Give it up for Pastor Sean.
All right, thanks everyone for letting me be a part of this You Direct series. Guys, I love You Direct because it gives you, the kids, a chance to direct and create what we see on the weekends. Now today we're talking about gentleness. Just like we saw in our Bible story, Barnabas showed God's gentleness. Even when people were being cruel to him, he remained calm. Another person in the Bible who showed gentleness to others was Jesus.
Heyo.
As Jesus modeled gentleness by always having compassion for others. And just like Jesus, God calls us to show his gentleness to others, no matter how they act towards us. And now, for the part we've all been waiting for. May I have the envelope, please? All right, we don't have an envelope, but we've got a pizza box. Without further delay, the winner for the gentleness category in the You Direct contest is Maya from Rancho Capistrano. Woo! Awesome job, Maya. We actually have Maya here with us via satellite. Hey, Maya.
Hi, Pastor John. Yes, I am here.
Awesome. Do you have anything else you want to share with us?
I'm so excited. I'm happy. I'm so happy my brothers helped me make this video. Thank you, Saddleback Kids and U Direct.
Now, let's check out Maya's film, Gentleness.
There is a power that lives in us, a power given by our Creator. When used, it produces fruit, many fruits, and we call it the fruit of the Spirit. The place is here, and time is now. This could be your journey.
These are mine. Back off.
Skylar! What in the world are you doing? Time out, young man. Over there.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Be the light of the world and set example for others, just as the situation we experience. 2 Timothy 2:24. The servant of the Lord must not fight, but be gentle to all.
That was fantastic. Did you see, guys, how gentleness was shown? In Maya's video, we were able to see how she showed gentleness to the boy, even though he wasn't kind or compassionate to her. In the beginning of the video, the boy didn't want to share his fruit with her. Instead of being angry or disrespectful towards him, Maya chose to show him compassion by sitting with him while he was in trouble, and then by offering him a piece of fruit. Maya is a great example of how we can show gentleness to others. We can model God's gentleness by remaining calm in situations. Even when our friends mistreat us or get angry with us, we can show gentleness by helping our siblings with their homework or by helping a friend in need. Remember, guys, showing gentleness isn't an easy thing to do. Trust me, I know. But God promises to give us the strength we need to show gentleness in all circumstances. All right, guys, it's time for me to throw it back to Ariel and Katie. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you back next week. See ya.
Well, that concludes this week's episode of the U Direct Awards. Remember, the fruit of the Spirit grows inside of us so that we can show what God's love looks like to others.
This week, we want to challenge you to find ways that you can show God's love to others by being gentle.
I'm Ariel.
And I'm Katie.
And we'll see you guys back here next week for another episode of the U Direct
Awards.
That was awesome. And guys, remember, the fruits of the Spirit are like seeds that grow inside of us so we can show others what God's love looks like. And hey, remember what Pastor Sean said too. Even if someone disagrees with you or has different views than you, it's still up to us to show them gentleness. Now, this next part of the show is my favorite. It's time for the Super Snail Sam quiz. Now, he has laser vision, super speed, and he can talk. And he's here to teach us all about gentleness. So make sure, if you have an answer to one of the questions, yell it out as loud as you can. Let's watch.
Gentlemen, imagine a world where the laws of physics no longer apply. Where house snails can have the speed of a cheetah and the strength of 1,000 men. The time is now. We have the technology. We have the capability. We can make the world's first Super Snail. Super Snail Sam! Better than he was before. Better, faster, stronger. Laser vision, super speed, the ability to speak. Super Snail Sam! What does the fruit of the Spirit gentleness mean? Is it being kind and compassionate to others? Is it being shy? Or is it being a giant? That's right. Gentleness is being kind and compassionate to others. Awesome job, everyone. Even if we disagree with someone, we are told to use the force, gentleness, or yelling. That's correct. Even if we disagree with someone, we're told to use gentleness. Great job, everybody. How did Barnabas use gentleness in our Bible story? Did he throw it at them? By crying a lot? Or by remaining calm even when there were disagreements? That's right. Barnabas remained calm even when there were disagreements. Awesome job, everyone. Super Snail Sam.
Nice job on the quiz, guys. So now we're just adding this last step right here. He's looking pretty good right there. And we're ready to shoot the last shot of our claymation video. Now before we do, it's getting towards the end of the show, which means it's time for Greg's super awesome video contest. And you know what that means. It's time for you guys to film your own videos at home. You can do a claymation, a stop motion, slow motion, whatever you want. But make sure you submit it to saddlebackkids.com. And this week we're talking all about gentleness, remember. So try to make it about gentleness, being kind and compassionate to others. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot this last shot. We're excited to see your guys' videos, and remember, the winner is gonna go home with their own film kit, courtesy of me and Dan. So submit those videos to saddlebackkids.com. We'll see you guys next week. Here we go, Dan.